Pride and Prejudice by Jane Austen. A detailed exploration. Pride and Prejudice, penned by Jane Austen and published in 1813, is a classic novel that transcends time, offering readers a nuanced portrayal of love, societal expectations, and personal growth, set against the backdrop of early 19th century England in the fictional town of Meryton. The narrative centers around the Bennet family, Mr. and Mrs. Bennet and their 5 daughters, Jane, Elizabeth, Mary, Kitty, and Lydia. The novel's opening introduces Mr. Charles Bingley, a wealthy and amiable bachelor, and his friend Mr. Fitzwilliam Darcy, a reserved and seemingly proud gentleman. The Bennet family, particularly Mrs. Bennet, eagerly anticipates a match between Bingley and one of her daughters, especially Jane, the eldest and most beautiful. However, it is the complex dynamics between Elizabeth Bennet, known for her intelligence and wit, and Mr. Darcy that forms the heart of the story. Austen's narrative artistry is evident from the outset, with the memorable Meryton ball serving as a microcosm of societal intricacies. Initial impressions are formed, and tensions arise between Elizabeth's spirited independence and Darcy's perceived pride. Austen's keen observations and witty characterizations come to life as Elizabeth overhears Darcy speaking ill of her, solidifying her unfavorable opinion of him. Simultaneously, her vivacity and intelligence leave a lasting impression on the reserved Darcy. The plot deepens with the introduction of Mr. George Wickham, a charming officer who claims mistreatment by Mr. Darcy. Wickham's interactions with Elizabeth fuel her negative perception of Darcy, adding layers to the web of misunderstandings and misjudgments. Meanwhile, Mr. Collins, the Bennet family's heir, arrives at Longbourn, announcing his intention to marry one of the Bennet sisters to secure their financial future. His proposal to Elizabeth is thwarted, leading him to marry her close friend, Charlotte Lucas. The departure of the Bingley and Darcy party from Netherfield, particularly without a proposal to Jane, leaves the Bennet family in disarray. Jane is heartbroken, and Elizabeth's disdain for Darcy intensifies when she learns of his role in separating Jane and Mr. Bingley. As societal intricacies unfold, the novel shifts to Hunsford, where Elizabeth visits Charlotte and her new husband, and Darcy unexpectedly reappears. In an unexpected turn of events, Darcy proposes to Elizabeth, revealing his deep love for her. However, his proposal is marred by his pride and apparent disdain for her family. Elizabeth staunchly refuses, confronting Darcy about his role in Jane and Mr. Bingley's separation and Wickham's grievances. Darcy, while defending his actions, is taken aback by Elizabeth's candor. The narrative reaches a pivotal moment when Elizabeth receives a letter from Darcy, explaining his side of the story and revealing Wickham's true character. This epistolary revelation, coupled with Darcy's continued kindness and generosity, prompts Elizabeth to reassess her judgments. The novel takes a dramatic turn when Lydia, the youngest Bennet sister, elopes with Wickham, threatening the family's reputation. Darcy's intervention to resolve Lydia's scandal, including arranging her marriage to Wickham, showcases his commitment to Elizabeth and her family. This pivotal moment marks a turning point in Elizabeth's perception of Darcy, as she learns of his selfless actions and begins to see him in a new light. Meanwhile, Bingley returns to Netherfield, and his renewed attentions to Jane revive their romance. The novel continues its exploration of love, self-awareness, and societal expectations as Elizabeth returns to Longbourn, her family's estate. With the re-entry of Darcy into her life, their interactions take on a new tenor. Both characters, having undergone significant personal growth, navigate the complexities of their feelings and societal norms. As the narrative unfolds, Bingley and Darcy's return to Netherfield brings with it a renewed focus on Jane. Bingley's attentions revive their romance, and the obstacles that once hindered their relationship begin to dissipate. Jane's gentle and amiable nature contrasts sharply with Elizabeth's wit and independence, creating a delightful parallel between the two sisters' love stories. Meanwhile, Darcy's interactions with Elizabeth become increasingly cordial, The tension that marked their earlier encounters transforms into a nuanced understanding. Darcy's continued displays of kindness and generosity, combined with Elizabeth's evolving perceptions, pave the way for a more profound connection between the two characters. In a final twist of fate, Bingley and Darcy formally propose to Jane and Elizabeth, respectively. These proposals mark the climax of the novel, symbolizing the triumph of genuine affection over societal norms and initial misunderstandings. Jane's quiet and enduring love for Bingley, coupled with Elizabeth's newfound appreciation for Darcy's character, highlights the transformative power of self-awareness and the importance of genuine connections. The engagements of Jane and Elizabeth underscore one of the central themes of Pride and Prejudice: the transformative journey of its characters. Both sisters, guided by their distinct personalities, navigate the societal expectations that govern their lives. Jane's patience and Elizabeth's wit serve as complementary forces that challenge and ultimately transcend the constraints of their society. As the novel draws to a close, Austen masterfully weaves a resolution that is both satisfying and thought-provoking. The engagements signify not only the union of two couples, but also the triumph of love that transcends societal expectations. The societal critique that runs throughout the novel is subtly addressed, emphasizing the value of genuine connections over mere societal propriety. In essence, Pride and Prejudice stands as a testament to Jane Austen's narrative prowess, offering readers a rich tapestry of characters, societal observations, and timeless themes. As one of literature's enduring classics, the novel continues to captivate readers with its wit, humor, and profound insights into the human condition. The novel builds to its climax with Elizabeth's return to Longbourn and the re-entry of Darcy into her life. Their interactions become increasingly cordial as both characters navigate the complexities of societal expectations and personal feelings. In a final twist of fate, Bingley and Darcy propose to Jane and Elizabeth, respectively, symbolizing the triumph of genuine affection over societal norms and initial misunderstandings. Pride and Prejudice concludes with the engagements of Jane and Elizabeth, underscoring the transformative power of self-awareness and the importance of genuine love in the face of societal expectations. The novel's enduring appeal lies in Austen's astute observations of the societal norms of her time, her sharp characterizations, and her exploration of the complexities of human relationships. As a timeless classic, Pride and Prejudice continues to captivate readers with its wit, social commentary, and poignant portrayal of love and self-discovery.